Hello. Welcome to another episode of Timesports on the Beat with me, Rajan of the New Straight Times. Today in the studio, we have Datuk Syarul Azman Mahen, our newly crowned National Sportsman Award winner. Thank you, Datuk, for making time from your busy schedule to join us for this session today. Datuk, it's still very hot. This trophy is still very hot. You just got it last week. How does it feel reaching your dream?
Thank you, Rajan, for inviting me, first of all. I'm actually very happy after my 6th time nominated for the Sportsman Award, and at last, I got it.
Okay, Dato. Before we talk about this award that you dreamt for, you have talked to me so many times. You said, I must want to retire with this award. This is something that I really want for the sports. But let's go back, Dato, very long back when you were before you were a world champion.
Yep.
Can you share a bit about your background? How I know that you were a footballer.
Yeah.
And you're a KL boy. Maybe you share your background a bit, Dato.
Okay, I was born in Imbi, where now is the TRX building, where the government quarters was there, because my parents, mom and dad, were government servant. Then after my dad passed away when I was 10 years old, my mom shifted to Cochrane, where we stay in Jalan Laksamana, government quarters also. So that time I was so naughty. Mom sent me to a welfare home for 2-3 years to stay there. So I don't listen to her. Then after come back from there, before that I was in Pasar Road School.
Okay.
Primary school, Pasar Road, Pudu lah. So then my secondary school was in Dato' Lokman, Kamu. So I was active in sports. So that's where I joined all the sports. I play hockey, I play football, athletic, I run for school 200 meter, 400 meter. Even I tried cricket also for a moment.
Okay.
I play sepak takraw. So then I was nominated for the Best Sportsman of the Year 2 times when I was Form 4 and Form 5 for the school.
Oh. Okay.
Then after that, after schooling, then while I was schooling, I was selected for the KL team under 17 football. At that time, we have Piala Raza, Piala Rahman.
Okay,
So
yes.
I went for national call-up under 19. Then I had my knee injury. So that's where I stopped football. So I tried to come back, but still my knee injury. That time, money is everything. So mom don't have money to send me to do scope and everything. So I just hang my boots.
Okay. Dato', making a switch from one sport to one sport. Like when you said you already played for KL,
Yep.
you were even under 19 call-up, you were there.
Yeah.
National call-up, it's very difficult that even at that time. How you see your mental strength for you to switch to one sport? You already said father passed away in very young age. You weren't at home. Of course, when you're younger, you can be an example because everyone would have making mistakes at young age, but you turn it around and this is where you are now. What would you say, Dato'? The struggle of having that mental strength and being a role model for those who had a difficult life.
Actually, it's all what you want. Sometimes I didn't plan. I don't know that I'll be a world champion in bodybuilding. It's actually what you want. Because after I hang my boots, I was hanging around with my friends, wasting my time. Then one day I was thinking, I'm a sportsman. I should recover my knee injury and go back to football. So that's where I went to gym. So while I was training, then it motivated me to. I saw some people with big body, bicep, tricep, all. Then I was saying, why don't I try to become like them? So I trained for that. Then I was in a police volunteer reserve that time. So that's where some police officers saw me. They took me into the team. They say, come, you train with us. So that's where I start. I start my bodybuilding career with PDRM . So that's where I start my career. So there I met all these legends . Osman Yaya, Sazali Samad, Isha Raja Hitam. So they all, when I trained under them, so that I noticed that it's not impossible for us to from one sport to one sport. It's just a mindset.
Talking about mindset, Dato', again, I'm very surprised that you had all the obstacle, rough childhood,
Yeah.
father passed away young age, injury, career-ending injury, and you said you must have the belief to push, and it opened up door for you to get these legends of these sports to change and learn. For now, we see a lot of people, the younger generation, broken family, there's some sort of problem, no access, poverty. You going through the same situation 30, 40 years ago and
Yeah.
coming up for this generation of people who have struggled, how you see sports can always be an opportunity for them to better their life.
I think now it's more easier than before.
Okay.
Now we got social media, everything. They can post their talents. People will see, and then now the facility also very good. So I think there's no excuse for them now. Those days when my time, there's no facility. Everything was like, you have to go for it. You have to try for it.
Extra effort for everything.
Extra effort for everything. Now you have free bus also transport. Those days no free, no such thing.
You cycle or walk.
I will walk 3 to 4 kilometers a day to school. Then after school I come back home, I eat, I makan. My mom will cook for me and go to the work because my mom work as a tukang masak, as a cook in a hospital besar. So she'll cook for me. I'll come for lunch. I rest 1 hour and then I go to Pusat Sukan Kampung Mandan. I do my training afternoon, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Even harder back then.
Yeah. Even harder back that time.
And you can still make it. So the newer generation shouldn't be giving reasons.
Yeah,
Should be
they cannot be giving reason. They can train, no problem. Now facilities everywhere. There's gym riot everywhere. There's KBS gym everywhere. So
there's no issue.
No issue.
Dato', in terms of, you have told me before that when you first started to compete in bodybuilding, you didn't win for many years.
Yeah.
And what made you to keep straight there? Because usually when you fail 1, 2, 3 times, you will feel like doubtful of your ability. You feel I'm not good enough. Maybe it will break your spirit. But what made you continue to go through?
For me, it's only maybe my willpower lah. Because I started to compete year 2000.
Okay.
Before that, like 2-3 years, I was just training. Year 2000, I start to compete, and I win my first national championship year 2006.
Okay.
And
6 years.
6 years, after 6 years. Before that, I got 4th place, 5th place, 3rd place, 2nd place. 2006 only I win my national championship. And then 2007 I win, 2008 I win, 2009, 2008 I was called up for national team, 2008. Then from there I went for the Asian Championship. My first Asian Championship I was number 6. Southeast Asia number 5. World Championship number 15.
Okay, so far.
Number 15. That's the last ranking lah. That they got ranking 1 to 15 only. I was last.
Okay.
So we were like 30 of them in my category that time. I was number 15. So I thought I was thinking to myself that time the contest was in UAE, Dubai. So I was thinking I am better than him. What? Why I can get number 15? So asking my teammate, I looks better than him. Then I learned. You don't look at yourself. You must look at other opponents also. That means you are not good enough.
Okay.
People are looking at you from down. The judges are from down. So you need to train hard. So that's why I thought every year I prepare contests, I try to improve myself. Even though I'm a champion, I try to improve myself.
Never get happy with what you are. National champion, not enough.
Yes.
Okay. Dato', when you talk about the improving yourself, not being happy with what you achieve, when people think bodybuilding, they all think about the gym work. You're working in the gym, but you have shared with me the food intake is as equally important. Maybe you can share, Dato', for the years that you have. This is Malaysia. You cannot run away from good food.
Yeah.
So how's that struggle?
For me, I think, of course, Malaysia is a food paradise. Everywhere you can get all kind of food. But these sports, particularly bodybuilding, I know there's other sports where you diet for just 1 week to bring down the body weight for the particular category. But it's not bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is totally different. You must have your mental, strong, focus, everything together. Because you will be dieting for 6 to 7 months in a year.
Okay.
The same food you eat, that means no sugar, no goreng all, cannot.
No oily food.
No oily food, no fry food. So it's like totally a different game. Because it's an individual sports. You never do properly, you will lose. So you must have really, your willpower must be very strong. If no means you cannot do bodybuilding. Because especially our Malaysia now, our food everywhere, all this mama, nasi lemak, roti canai all, no way.
No way.
You can eat when it's off season. That one also you must consider like less oil.
Still.
Still need to maintain because every year you'll be competing. So you cannot forget everything and then one shot you want to wall up everything.
Okay. Dato', for this kind of thing, you have told me also you cook yourself.
Yeah.
This when we come to Malaysia, as you said, food paradise. But when you prepare food, you're an Indian in Malaysia.
Yeah.
You know how good Indian food cooking, all these recipes, all these spices that we use. How that help you, Dato'? Because people think this. Oh, you're a bodybuilder, so you only eat poached chicken, poached food, very less sugar, no flavoring. How you handle this part, the food preparation part?
Actually, you can eat the herbs all, no problem. Sometimes people think the mentality, they think like they're still in old school, That's old school, only boiled chicken only can eat. Actually, you can marinate the chicken with herbs, turmeric, chili powder, curry powder, all. That one all no harm, nothing. Just don't put oil, don't use oil, sugar. That's it. Take out the skin. Marinate, no problem. It's all like you improve. Actually, technology is improving like that also. Food wise also, we need to upgrade it. We cannot use the old school. Nowadays, people eat 30 eggs. Those days, people eat 30 eggs, 40 eggs a day. Now it's no. You have supplements. So the intake of eggs will be lesser.
Okay.
So it's same
you can
as
still
like
take
that.
protein, but different meat protein you can take, and you can still have flavoring as long as no fat.
Yeah,
less
no fat. But herbs is no harm, no problem. And chili also no harm.
Because everyone thinks, oh, you're bodybuilding, no food, no.
Yeah, they'll be thinking only eating boiled chicken. No, there's no way.
No such thing.
Nowadays, you ask me to eat boiled chicken, I also don't eat. Because I will marinate nicely, I'll grill it.
In terms of gym works, yes, we have more gyms. But for these sports, do you think need specialized coaching? You need someone instructor to guide you?
Actually, yes, because these sports, when you see in the mirror, you are improving. But there will be a lack on you don't know. So you need somebody who monitor you as maybe your training partner. Maybe you have a coach. Because for you think you are better. But people who see you must tell you that you are good. So you must have somebody to guide you, especially like 4 to 5 weeks before the contest, because you will be totally a bit blur. Because your last minute deep serious dieting and then pressure from the competition, focusing competition. You need somebody every time to just motivate you.
In terms of these sports, Dato', the competition is very tough.
Yep.
Because you don't know other country how they are doing. And every year, you have told me, every year new country is coming.
All new will be coming, new
so
faces.
As much as you are focusing on your training, you also need to find out what's going on. How is that part of the process?
That's why, like I say just now, it's not like other sports. Other sports, you know who's your opponent. You win semi-final, you know already who's your final, who's in the final. So you can go back to the room and review his video and see how he plays. And then it's like easy. These sports, you don't know who's your opponent. You only know who's your opponent the final day. That morning, your competition day only, they'll put the list on the backstage. Then only you will see, oh, my category got 20 people. And then you try to find the old names, those who compete with you last year, 2 years back, you'll try to see. Maybe there'll be 1 or 2 only. Others are new faces. So Delhi, you don't know how they look. So that's why when I prepare, I always try to improve myself from last year, this year, improve better.
Always something different.
Always something different. So from there, maybe I look better than last year. That's why when I train, I motivate myself like that.
Dato, bodybuilding, yes, is a global sports. There are so many federation so big. It's actually bigger than what we see in Malaysia. Malaysia, this is a small sport.
Yeah.
And I know you have a lot of sponsors helping you because this sport don't get much funding
Yes.
from the government. So the athletes need to go sendiri cari all these
Yes.
sponsors.
Everything our own lah.
How much help these sponsors have done for you? What can you share among the nice stories of
For me, I'm very lucky lah. So because since I win my first world championship, second world championship, starting from my third world championship, I got some supplement sponsorship, and then some diet food sponsorship from Diet Monster. The boss is Afai. Afai, he is a nice guy where he always sponsor me whenever I go overseas. They will cook I custom made my food.
Oh,
I will say like I want 180 to 200 gram of protein. That means protein means either chicken, salmon or beef or tilapia. So they will cook. I say I want salmon 5 packet, chicken 5 packet. They will cook exactly how many gram. They will vacuum pack for me, cook and vacuum pack, and then they seal it and give it to me. So whenever I go overseas, I'll use that one to eat. I don't eat what food the organizer gave me.
Wow.
Because I worried because anything can happen. So my stomach is very sensitive, especially you are on diet that time. So I eat what food I eat at home, the same food, but it's customized. The how many grams, rice I will cook. I'll bring even my rice from here and cook there.
Wow. This is new.
Yeah, I'll cook in the hotel room. Some hotel rooms like Hong Kong or what, they don't let you to cook, but we still hide and cook.
Okay, because you just don't want to take this.
Yeah, I don't want to take from what the organizer gave me. So this is how I practice myself. And then supplement wise, protein all, I was thankful Gorilla is a local company where they bring the supplements, generic proteins from from New Zealand. So they sponsor me some proteins and everything lah. So these two are main sponsor of me, Diet Monster and Gorilla. They help me a lot.
Okay. Dato, when you say you have to be careful when competition time, because we know some of these sports has been tainted with doping cases. And can you share the risk of doping in these sports, because we have issues before?
So about doping, these sports is. But for me, I think is other sports also take steroids. They also take all this substance who
banned substance.
But why only targeting bodybuilding? I don't want to mention other sports. There's so many sports. A lot of sports also take. But the mindset of the human being, all these people, bodybuilding means steroid. They're still in the old school.
Okay.
Runners take, you see like Olympic who got caught, runners also, athletic can got caught, swimming also can get caught, cyclists can get caught, weightlifting can get caught. Why they are only targeting bodybuilding? So I don't understand.
Okay.
It's an individual. If you want to take, it's up to you. If you want to be in the national team, you must be clean. Unless you make any mistake, then it's your problem. You own it. You don't blame the sports because
one individual.
One individual. Don't blame the sports. Okay. SEA Games, I win SEA Games. They took my urine, they took my blood.
Okay.
I'm the only athlete, I think the whole tournament, they took my blood.
Okay.
They said the organizer...
Usually urine is enough already, right? For doping test.
For doping test, urine is enough. Only cyclists, they'll take the blood test. Normally, it's WADA's requirement. Cyclists, they'll try to take blood. But for bodybuilding they only take urine.
At
but
SEA
they
Games,
at SEA Games. Okay. Not Olympic, SEA Games, they took my blood. Because they see I back-to-back world champion. So they took. So I was clean.
Nothing to hide.
So why don't they, when they say about bodybuilding, only sometimes, Olympic Council also, we try to push them, ask their support them to include bodybuilding in SEA Games. They'll say, bodybuilding, steroid. How about other sports also got take what?
Yeah.
Don't give excuse. That's why for me, frankly, I'm saying you don't blame the sports.
Okay, it's the individual, huh? It's their choice.
Yeah.
And being careful there, because since it's very competitive sports, they can be rivals trying to do something to spoil someone. Have you experienced anything like that? You're very careful, or you just don't have this kind of problem?
Okay, for me, I'll be very careful. Even somebody will give me drinks or food when I'm preparing contest, I don't need. I don't need. And then just now I forgot to mention, because Malaysia, I'm in WBPF Federation, World Bodybuilding and Physique Sports Federation. This is the only federation who recognized by MSN and Olympic Council. There are so many federations who register under Commission of Sports, but MSN only recognized this federation because this federation recognized by Olympic Council.
Okay.
So that's why we are in the games.
Okay. Yes.
That's why we are in the games. So a lot of people, they don't understand. If they say, I'm in this federation, I'm in that federation, I also national athlete. But actually, if you want to be a real national athlete, you come into this federation, which are recognized by MSN
OCM.
and OCM. Because some people, they are in other federation, they go overseas, they win, they hold Malaysian flag, but no,
wrong.
They are not recognized.
Because it's unrecognized.
Unrecognized. So sorry lah. You can be a world champion in that federation, or Asian champion, or even highest Olympia champion or what something.
But
it's not recognized. You are not in WBPF. You must be in the federation which recognized by our government and MSN and Olympic Council.
Okay. There's a misconception. This one, everyone thinks.
Yes, a lot of people thinks that, because now got so many federation. It's okay for them to go and compete, no problem. But if you want recognition, like nominate for the Sportsman Award and all this, you must come under this federation.
Okay. In terms of your experience, Dato', I remember you told me you went to South Korea. It was very cold. You had flu.
Yeah.
But this competition are usually, if it's done in Thailand, okay.
Yeah,
we are comfortable with that. Yeah. This Mongolia, Nepal, South Korea competition, usually they would have towards the winter time.
Yeah, that's why normally World Championship will be coming in November, December only.
Okay.
Like Mongolia, maybe October they did, because they think November, December will be very cold. But their October also minus 15 already.
Okay.
Minus 12, minus 15.
And your body don't have fat.
Fat, yes. My fat level will be like 5%, 4%. So it's really hard for us to. We hardly go out from the hotel. We don't go anywhere. We try to go to gym, and then we train in the gym where we got heater, and then we come back to the room. We stay in the room only. Even competition place, the hall will be. They don't have air condition, but they have heater in the backstage. So they all in Mongolia, Korea, or some countries, Hungary, all they have 2 doors, for because it's cold. But still the wind will come in. People walk in and open and go in and out, so the wind will come in. From that also go very cold enough already. So what do? We use our tracksuit and everything to warm up.
Okay.
Sometimes we do a spray. We got a spray to heat up the muscles. We just spray and rub it on the muscle, and then we wear our tracksuit. We warm up.
People think bodybuilding, you just go on the competition day, you just got on the stage. Maybe you can share that. What is actually the process of competing in a tournament, in a competition?
Process, like I say, you have to diet for months.
Okay.
Focus, diet, training, everything. And then whenever the contest is coming nearer and nearer, your body fat is going down and down and down. That means your condition level is getting sharper. Your body fat will come down. And that's where you can get easily can get injury.
Okay.
Because fat, when there's a lot of fat in your body, you feel like the injury will be less. But when there's only bone and muscle, so you can get injuries very easily. Maybe muscle torn, overtrain.
In a competition, the countdown starts how for the tournament?
It starts when you go in the morning. You will see there will be a lot of categories. So your category is maybe you go there. I go there at 8 o'clock. My category maybe start at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
So around 10:30 they will come and put the list who is in my category. Then I will be rushing to go and see who my opponent. Then already. Then I will start to warm up myself slowly. Then the warming up time, I'll know who is in my category.
Okay.
I'll see their face. I can recognize them by the tag.
Okay.
Because the tag number will be nearby my tag number. If just say mine is 123, if the floor is 124, 125, 122, this one all
this
my
all my
category.
category.
My category.
Okay.
Because the numbers will be nearby. So from there I'll know, wow, the floor from this country was a new face lah. The old floor not there. So from there lah, then the process, then after warming up, when they announce the lineup, we will just say my category got 15 of them. All the 15 will go up to the stage. So from the 15, the judges only select top 5 to the final in the evening.
Okay.
Then evening will be the final.
So another round.
So the best part is you are drinking water in the backstage when you're warming up. Okay. You drink water because you already stop water up. Like me, I'll stop water for 15 to 14 hours.
Okay.
15, 16 hours I'll stop water.
Before your first round lah.
Before my first round. That means the whole day, night, before that I'll stop water. So morning when I warm up only I start to drink water because I want my skin to be, my muscle definition all to be dry.
Okay.
So that's why you can see your muscles very clearly. The separation of the muscles you can see very clearly. So I only drink water when I warm up.
Okay.
So after finish, when they announce and me you are in the final for the evening, I straight away cut off my water. I don't drink.
So that 124 hours, how much water will you have drink?
Very less.
Very less. 2 liter tak sampai?
Tak sampai.
Wow.
Maybe 1 liter.
Wow. For the whole day.
That means after the pre-judging in the morning finish, straight away I'll stop water again. But I'll eat. I'll eat banana. I'll eat rice.
Some moisture
bread.
but not...
Yeah, I'll eat. Can eat energy for evening. But no water. Water doesn't go in. Okay. And then I warm up again for the evening final. Then only I start to drink water.
Okay.
There's a lot of like, so it's like a mathematic lah.
This competition, that's why everyone thinks it's very simple. You just go, you flex your muscle, you put some paints on your body.
Yeah, no.
So but there are more things to
There's
it.
There's a lot of things. Even you cut your sodium. I load sodium 2 days. I stop sodium 2 days. On the 5th day, automatically your body system will thinking there's no sodium in your body. You will flash out. So you'll be like, you will lose like 2 kilos.
Wow.
2 kilos.
Just without taking sodium, no salt.
Yes. It's like a mathematic. You cheat your own self, your own system in your body. You load sodium for 2 days. Anything you eat, put extra sodium. Then the 2 days you stop. 2 days. The 4th day itself, you feel like, your system really recognize that there's no sodium in your body. So on the 5th day, you will flush out the water from your body. Wow. You will go urine flush out.
Dato', this sport, a lot of sacrifice needed.
Yes.
Gym work, food.
Yes.
This drink water also, you don't drink 24 hours. You drink around 1 liter per day. It's already putting a lot of things on your body. You're really working out for it. And you got your dream, the national.
Yeah.
For a small sport. We only have Dato' Malik No winning it. Sazali.
Yes,
Dato' Sazali won it.
Yeah.
And then now you, the third person from these sports.
Yeah.
It started with a dream. You achieved it for a small sport. Do you see that you represent a small sports? Okay, any other sports sport, maybe archery or any swimming, which is less popular in this country. Maybe it is popular all over the world, but giving the other smaller sports athletes a dream, or I can achieve this one day.
Yeah, for me, I hope other sports which is not so recognized in Malaysia, maybe they call it category C sports. So if I can do it, they also can do this. So just keep on moving, train hard, don't give up.
Keep the dream. And at the same time, they also need to continue. 6 times world champion, 6 times Asian champion. I don't know, I forgot to count how many times you were the national champion because it's so much already. So for athletes, younger athletes, yes, they always be very eager to come out fast. But this is not a sprint, this is a marathon.
Yeah. It's not like you wake up then the next day you'll be a champion or what, or you become a bodybuilder. It's like how you, from a baby, how you feed the baby. I always tell my teammates, young generation, you cannot become a bodybuilder in 1 year. 1 year? Cannot, no way. No way in 1 year. I don't trust anybody who can become a bodybuilder in 1 year. You can train, your body can be big, but you're not a bodybuilder. To stand on the stage is like how you bring a kid from starting with milk and then slowly nest them, then slowly rice also you have to, like you
Bubur lah.
do like porridge and give them. Then slowly you cannot straight away feed rice to the baby. That's how
Slow,
how
it's
you
a
feed
long
your
process.
muscle. That's how you feed your muscle. It will take time. That's why in bodybuilding, 20 years old, 25 years old will lose to a man who 40 years old.
Yeah. The older they are,
The
the
more
better.
maturity their muscle are.
Okay. In terms of Dato, these sports, um, a lot of things been said. And what kept you to maintain in these sports, Dato? You already achieved 6 world champion, Asian champion. Maybe usually people, or 3 world champion, okay, enough already. I already achieved everything. To get 6 each.
Maybe it's my mindset lah. I love these sports.
Okay.
I love these sports. It's like my passion. So when I win the 3rd hat trick, I was thinking, why don't I go for one more? Just give a try. Then I win that. I said, let's go for one more. So now it is 6 times. Then I think, okay, it's time for me to bring more youngsters into these sports. So it's time for me to stop and do coaching. I don't want to do coaching when I'm 60, 70 years old. I still got my energy. I still can move around. I can still train. I still look like an athlete. Even next year I can compete again.
Okay.
If I prepare myself, I can compete again, no problem. But it's time for me to give my knowledge to the youngsters.
Okay.
For them to come same like me or better than me.
Okay. This is the role that you really recently got. You decided when I decide
Yes.
to retire from the sports. I want to produce a new generation.
Yeah.
And for ASEAN Championship, recently one of your murid, your student have done well. I think it's the first time he's competing. Maybe you can share that experience.
It's first time in the national team. So he's from Sarawak. It's 65 kg. So the day that morning, I was applying him the color on his body. And then after the pre-judging, he was in the final. So I was thinking maybe
First timer.
Yeah, first timer. Maybe second, third is good enough already. So in my eyes, I saw he can get 1 or 2, first or second. But sometimes it's subjective sports. You cannot say that he can be a champion. So in the backstage, I was holding the national flag. So they were announcing the top 5, 5th place, 4th place, 3rd place. He was not there. So I thought, 1 or 2, like what I think. Suddenly they announced he's a champion. I was like jumping on the backstage, It's a surprise because our team never target any gold. We target just maybe 1 silver or 3 bronze, like that. So it was a surprise for me. So I ran to the stage and give him the flag.
Okay, how's the experience, Dato? You have so many coaches helping you, but this time you are the coach and you produce a world champion. First time you're bringing this guy to the tournament, and
I was so happy lah. I was so happy, because he listened to me. I always advise him. He listened, and I asked him to post different a bit, little bit different. Because sometimes, when on diet, they need somebody like I say just now, when the last minute diet all they are doing, they need somebody to guide them, to tell them, hey, this one like that, this one like that, you turn like that, this one you flex like this. So they will follow that on the stage. So I was so happy for him.
So it's good to have a world champion to guide. First job is already a ASEAN champion. And next, what do you see future for him?
Next, I'm bringing him to, our team is bringing him to Indonesia for Asian Championship in coming August.
Okay. So he's based in Sarawak?
He's based in Sarawak. So, and there's another 2-3 athletes also. So we monitor him through, you'll send his pictures every 7 days.
Okay.
So I told them every 7 days must send the picture to me. So from the picture I can monitor from back pose, front, double bicep, back double bicep, let's press, tricep, abdomen, thigh pose, everything, all the poses I ask him to post every 7 days. So that means every Saturday they must post to me. So from there I can see still the body is fat, Because I got the experience to see the body, so I'll ask them to do. So if there is something little bit not okay, then I'll call them straight away. I call them and say, what are you eating? Why your body is still blur? The condition is not still there. So you need to do conditioning. Then, so if no means, if I got a plan, if still they cannot understand, I'll fly there.
Okay. To explain better in person.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of now, they know Dato Syarul is no more there. Okay, world champion. So he's producing a new guy.
Yeah.
So how you see because it's not fair for him to immediately, like you said, this is a long process. He's a new guy. Do you think there will be extra pressure on him because you are backing him?
Not really, because we got few other athletes also, like 3 or 4 of them, and we have still got senior athletes who compete with my time. There are 3 or 4 of them also. So because he's young, so I just push him a little bit more because he's young, so he got more time to come as a future world champion. So other athletes also we have, like from ATM, Zainal Arif, from PDRM, Adam, Zamarul. So these guys also good. They compete before, but I hope they will do better in this Asian Championship, and I can bring them to the World Championship, because I want somebody to prove better. Then only our federation can take them for the World Championship. World Championship in November in Maldives.
So it have been very entertaining to listen to you, Dato, and very informative also. A lot of people think the sport is bodybuilding is just go flex this and that diet, but there are so many things involved in this sport, especially it's not just body, it's mental as well. Thank you for making your time. I think you're one of the greatest of the sports in Malaysia. You've won the award. It's a recognition for your effort. I'm happy for it. For the listeners, thank you for listening to Timesport on the Beat with your host K. Rajan and our guest Dato Syarul.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed our session. You can listen to the podcast on Audio Plus, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Thanks again, and see you next time.
Audio Plus.